Hey guys, it's Lima again, and I'm back with another video. And this video is what it's like living with multiple sclerosis. And if anybody doesn't know what MS is, it's a autoimmune disease. We all have a nerve in the brain. It's called myelin. And basically what multiple sclerosis do, it attacks the myelin. So it's like a nerve, and then the myelin, I think, is like a shaft around the nerve. My body attacks the shaft, which is the myelin, and it creates all types of problems, like all with your central nerve system. um Basically, long story short, if that didn't make sense to you guys, basically my own body attacks itself. Your body basically attacks things, like foreign things that does not belong in the body, like germs, bacteria, infections, all types of things. It tries to fight it off. Mine just say, hey, come on in, I'm going to attack my own body. So you're here, you're going to stay here, let me continue to attack my own body. So anyway, I was diagnosed when I was 20 years old, and I am 29. So I'm not sure if I already mentioned it. I have had MS for 9 years, and when I was diagnosed, well, how I found out, I woke up one morning and I had like a light numbness to my legs. Went to my primary care doctor. He ran all types of blood tests. He couldn't find anything wrong. He sent me to this nerve specialist, and he basically said, hey, I think it's time for you to do an MRI, because I don't know, I think everything what's going on has something to do with your brain. So of course that was like very nerve-wracking to the time of my appointment of my MRI. And come to find out, he called and he said, hey, I need to meet with you. So when a doctor calls you and say, hey, I need you to meet at my office, the first thing you do is like, whoa, cancer? So anyway, I was just so nervous. I think everybody that's human tend to think of the worst. Like, oh my God, I know this is really, really serious. I might even die. But yeah, so he told me he thought it was multiple sclerosis, being that he was not a well, no, I don't know. Anyway, being that he wasn't like an MS doctor, he basically said, hey, I know a woman, she specializes in this. Give her a call, make an appointment. She can better provide, tongue tied, better provide you with other, information on it. So, but he didn't tell me, hey, if you keep progressing really fast and you keep getting worse, go to the emergency room. Well, that's exactly what happened. I kept getting worse, but the doctor that I called, that he wanted me to call, couldn't fit me in until March. At that time, it was the beginning of January. So I was like basically screwed. So the pain escalated. Long story short, by the time that doctor wouldn't budge. I don't think it was the doctor's fault. It was the receptionist. She wouldn't talk to the doctor or anything, or even, hey, just goes to the emergency room. Um, Another doctor actually took me on his lunch break at the same facility, and by that time I was confined to a wheelchair. So it was just horrible. Long story short, I lost the ability how to walk at that time, and basically write. I was writing like a 1 year old. I was, well, no, I wasn't even walking. I was numb, excuse me. I was numb from neck down. I couldn't even move. So everything just escalated. I wasn't even living at my house anymore at that time. My father has a house and he has three, but my room was on the third story, so I couldn't even walk up the stairs. So I had to actually move in with my mother, which lived in a 1 bedroom apartment, because it was just easier for me. So it was just a mess. But anyway, that was just like a brief of how it all got started and how long I've had it and how I've been living with it. Well, after they gave me the treatment of steroids and, basically had to do physical therapy and, write, like learning how to write again and learning how to walk again, I bounced back. So it was basically like nothing ever happened. I was running again. I was, doing all, things what 20-year-olds do. So it was like nothing ever happened. And it just, that's why I thought like, hey, that's what's gonna happen every single time. But I haven't been really on YouTube and doing any videos. I have currently been out of work for for 2 months, and it's affecting me again. I'm having a exacerbation again. Exacerbation is also referred as a relapse, is when your symptoms come back, when your MS is active again. Like, you know, it's almost like, I'm not going to say it's almost like a cancer, but it's almost like your symptoms go in remission. So now you're good, and then when a relapse come, it's when it's back again, like it's back active again. So now I've been out for 2 months, and I'm not able to work. Driving is difficult, so basically my husband, he's like my personal driver. um it's like bad because my symptoms now is with my symptoms have always been with my right side, like always, like every ever since I first had a first symptom, everything was with my right side. So majority of things. And it's just my leg, like it's hard for me to walk, and it's also painful. My left leg tries to walk for my right. Basically, my left leg tries to walk for my left leg, and it tries to walk for my right leg. So it's been tiring, and then also my back hurts really bad. So the doctor ordered me to do physical therapy again, and then also to start steroid treatment again. If anybody knows what steroids are, they are a serious drug. It helps with the relapses, it calms down your flare ups. But steroids to me is like crazy. Like, when I take steroids, I get really, it changes, that's a symptom. It changes your moods. It makes you gain weight. It does all types of things. It's basically, when I take steroids, my mood changes drastically. Like, once it's in my system, and I have to do it intravenously. Once it's in my system, after an hour, I turn into a different person. Like, it's almost like my eyes are red and I have little horns sticking out. Then also my skin starts to hurt really bad. Like, it's so bad that you can't even touch my skin. And this is all over. Um, my ankles swell up, and then also I gain weight because with steroids you get really, really hungry. But I have been living with this disease for basically 9 years. um it's just been a roller coaster ride, you know. It's just, it affects my life every single day, and I try to put that on the back burner, meaning like when people ask me, hey, how's it going, you know, I try to like downplay it. And in reality, as I think of it now, it's really not downplayable because it affects my life every day. Everything has changed. I went from wearing 6-inch heels, platform heels, to not be able to wear a heel at all. I went from running. Running was my relaxation. Like, I was so much of a health nut. Besides the fact of what I put in my mouth, exercise, I was a fanatic. Like, I ran. When I was upset, I ran. When I was happy, I ran. I went for jogs. Like, I can't even run anymore. Annoying. What if you're getting attacked? Like, you know, what would I do? Like, what do I do? Skip? But yeah, like it's just becoming like almost like a reality. And then you have people like on your job, or people that don't really understand. Oh, you look fine. If I look fine, my doctor would never have signed for me to have a handicap placard. If I looked fine, if I was fine, my doctor would have never pulled me out of work. And then the craziest part, trying to prove to disability that you are disabled, and they keep denying you to the point that you have to get a lawyer, is annoying. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and share with you guys, you know, something about me, something personal about me. you know, because I know we all really don't know each other, and the only way that you can get to know someone is through a video. And it's also for this video, if anybody watches that knows someone and that just got diagnosed, or have a friend, or you know, may have questions, maybe this video can help someone. Maybe not even just with the disease of MS, it can help someone that's going through a different disease, or someone that's going through a divorce. You never know. It's just funny because we never know what's going on with people in people's lives, you know what I mean? And unless they tell you. But yeah, so I just wanted to come on and share with you guys. And you see I have my satin bonnet on and my pajamas, but I'm just tired. Like, you know, it's just crazy. Like, this disease have affected me tremendously. If I would have known when I was 20 years old about, you know, what it can do to you down the line, because with this disease, what it does, it progresses. So it's not, I'm not going to say it's not going to get better, but it just keeps progressing. So I'm pretty sure in another 9 years, I might be confined to a wheelchair. In another year, I might be confined. I have, so it's just, you just never know. I have went blind twice in one eye. I was blind twice in my left eye. So many things have happened. I have had tremors. Like, my legs used to shake like this, like nonstop. My body, like my abdomen area, used to have vibrations. It was just weird. But yeah, but long story short, this was all caused. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I forgot what I was about to say before, but let me go back to this. When I first was diagnosed, when I first was admitted to the hospital 9 years ago, the doctor did another MRI, and it was with my brain and my spinal cord. He said my brain was so swollen that it was pressing against my skull. He said he's surprised that I wasn't having bad headaches, and it was so much inflammation around my spinal cord. That was the reason why I couldn't walk. But he never seen anything like that. He didn't even think that I had multiple sclerosis at first. So, because he said out of all the years he's been doing this, he have never seen that. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and share with you guys. Let's give everybody, like, or anybody, just like a update. I haven't been doing videos. I have been so tired. I have no life. I mean, I really never had a life, but, I had personal lives. Like, we all have a hobby or something that we love to do, but it's just crazy. Like, this is holiday season, so of course you want to get people gifts and you want to go and experience shopping. I am not even able to shop because I cannot walk. I can walk, but I can't walk for a long period of time. I give myself 2 minutes of walking. And after that, my body starts aching, and I just leave. Having kids. I'm 20. Okay, I just remember what I was about to say before. That's what I was going to say. Being that I'm 29 years old and my husband is 31, and we both want kids. And that's even multiple sclerosis have affected me with even that, having children, because being that my multiple sclerosis is still active, having children has to be not even like rush, but how do you put it? They have to lower my medicine. They had to give me another medicine just in case if I did get pregnant and I'm still taking the medicine, it wouldn't affect my offspring. But that's not working for me because my multiple sclerosis is so active that I keep having symptoms. So it's like killing me. And then also the bad part is too, me and my husband need help having children. So having an infertility doctor is hard too, because they have to follow certain protocols, especially being that I do have an autoimmune disease. And then also it's just it's just always something. But you know, so that had it has affected me. If I would have known that me and my husband met when, this is gonna sound really weird, but me and my husband met like when I was 21. If I would have known then, I probably would have got pregnant then, you know, being that if a doctor would have told me, "Hey, I think maybe you should have kids now." You know, and I was saying that to my husband, like it seems like to me I will never have children, because it's like every time when I try, something always gets in the way, and it's just frustrating at times. And I try to, the whole moral story of this is, even though this video is about how multiple sclerosis affects me, or how it has affected me, um I never give up hope, and I don't sit in a bed and crawl over and, you know, try to feel sorry for myself or anything in that nature. But it's just, I wanted to come and just share with everybody, or anyone that's going to watch this video. um you know, sometimes life is hard, and sometimes life throws you curveballs, but I'm still going to push, because I just don't want to give up yet. I don't want to give up ever. And I don't regret anything. This disease has actually made me stronger. So it really doesn't bother me. But once again, you guys, I am happy for you guys of watching my videos. Thank you guys once again. And what I was about to say. Oh, please like and subscribe and share if you haven't already. And if you guys have any questions about you know, the disease multiple sclerosis, feel free to ask. Don't be shy. Don't think I'm gonna get upset. Ask away. Like, it doesn't bother me. But anyway, I'll see you guys in my next video.